Today, our interest is on the World Bank loan that Nigeria availed not long ago. Actually, to date, since the new administration, we have had 2 World Bank loans. There was a $750 million approved far back in 2020, but was only drawn 72%. But the World Bank now, in appreciation of reforms that has already taken place in Nigeria, particularly the unification of the exchange rate and of the reforms that are going on in the power sector, approved additional $750 million to Nigeria. Again, not long ago, few weeks ago, additional $500 million was approved for women empowerment programs. These are different loan jacks, and they have become 2 since the new administration. Could that be a yes to what reforms that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken already? We'll leave that for another day for discussion. But presently, we are concerned with what's going on in the mind of many Nigerians. Some have condemned it. Some are saying we are fully geared, that the loan portfolio is big. People that have that argument say it from the point of view that our GDP to the loan portfolio is on the high side. They may be right in their own sense, but the truth is no nation exists without loan. Not even corporate bodies exist without loan. But then more important thing is, where is this loan going? I think that's what Nigerians should be asking. Number 1, where is it going? Number 2, what is the guarantee that is put to what it is supposed to be? If these 2 questions are addressed by the government of the day, and of course by the lending agencies, we will be home and dry. We will not bother much. But let me take you into where some of these loans are going. Power sector reforms going on in Nigeria is one of the places that will receive $750. The IBRD, World Bank body, have already approved that. And if you ask for their justification, according to them in their website, they said Nigeria has the least energy accessibility in the world. The least energy accessibility in the world. 45% of Nigerians don't have connection to the national grid. That's what they're saying. And that translates to about 90 million people do not have access to the national power grid. And that's the highest anywhere in the world. So Nigeria, again, has taken first from behind in this argument of power. So they said they need to support Nigeria, and they seem to have seen some reforms going on. And for that reason, they have put down that money. And if you ask me, pending the utilization is what an area to invest in. Let me share a personal experience with you. In the locality where I live, lately, power has improved. And I believe across Nigeria, a few other places, power have improved. I just realized that what makes us happy could be little things that don't make the West happy. As I come into my house and discover that there's light, I become happy. I could have access to the news. I could do everything with the light. I go to my freezer and discover that it's blocked. It makes me happy, and I think I represent many Nigerians. Now, this is part of it. Now, my take and what I will tell our people is, so long the utilization of this is put in the right place, the power sector reforms will yield results. I want to let you know that if we succeed in this reform, it will open a lot of investment opportunities, including employment opportunities, and reduce the unemployment rate in Nigeria. There are so many industries that are waiting for this catalyst called power to touch Nigeria. And the moment it happens, you can only imagine the effects. Therefore, the question is, are we sure they are going to utilize it properly? And I will say yes to a large extent. Because World Bank does not give you money and say go and do and tell us how you have done. They disburse according to requirements, according to targets. And as you implement and present proof, they also inspect using agencies. They disburse another. Now, if that is the World Bank I know, you can be sure that it's going to be put into the proper places. And if it is put into the proper places, I can assure you that we will have more power. And when we have more power, we'll have more industries and have more investors coming into Nigeria. Power is one single factor, one catalyst that will cause the economy of Nigeria, and of course of any nation, to jump up and do well. So where is this money going? The $750 million is a power sector support, and it is what's going into. I will encourage Nigerians to rather concentrate in how well are they utilizing it. As for this, I can assure you, there's $500 million that is meant for women empowerment. That one is a talk for another day, and we'll take it up from this platform also and tell you where it's going and how they are going to do it. But if you ask me as a Nigerian and as a concerned Nigerian and as an analyst in the economic sector, it is worth taking. It's not about how geared. How geared matters. Yes, I agree that this country is geared, highly geared, because the portion of our GDP, the portion of our revenue that is invested in servicing loan is high. But I think it's partly because those loans were misapplied. And some portion of it are domestic loans, of course, including foreign loans. So, but for this matter, World Bank assures that they will input it, they will put it into where it will benefit us more. And power is one place I can assure you that if we have that equation right, we will be home and dry as a country that is pursuing development.